Hello everyone, welcome to Living with Spice. This is Tarot with Rebecca Gabrielle. I'm going to be doing a general card reading for Scorpio for the month of July. Welcome Scorpio. Now you may be a Scorpio in your sun sign, moon sign, Venus sign, or perhaps your rising sign. Either way, they're all going to be beneficial to you and help you understand how your energy is flowing for the month of July. Okay, let's get into it, Scorpio. What is coming up for you for the month of July? Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Scorpio? So I very rarely read reversals, but I have noted something here. Okay, so we're looking at the Ten of Cups to start your reading. To me, I feel that you're very focused on what makes your life fulfilling and abundant. And it really is around the home and family life. This is what you love. It gives you a great deal of emotional fulfillment. And you're very much in that energy at the moment, Scorpio, of what's important to you. And family and relationships and connections are very important to you. Now, if for some reason there's a gap there and you're missing that connection with those very special people in your life, you are ready to move towards that. The Six of Swords lets us know that if things aren't working and you're sensing a gap there when it comes to fulfilling your cup and connection with family, you are prepared to get up and leave and go towards that experience, that family, filling your cup, meeting your desires for all of the things that are so important to you. Yeah, it's very much on your mind of, what is the ultimate in terms of making you feel fulfilled in your life, and you're just so ready to make that happen, and you filling the gap by moving towards it, which is beautiful. Feeling very passionate about that for you, Scorpio. It's very important for you. So I have the Star card here, which initially was reversed, but what I'm sensing is that your wishes are being fulfilled in terms of your desire to connect and fill your cup. Now, what could possibly undo that? Now, because the Star card did come out reversed, what could potentially undo your ability to connect with your family and to fill your cup? Because we have the Five of Wands here, which means that there's a little bit of conflict going on. Now, is this a little bit of conflict within you, some hesitancy, some uncertainty about the situation, about creating that wish and that desire? Or is there conflict outside in the external that could cause a little bit of problem in terms of you fulfilling your cup? So is there stability in the home life? Are you fulfilling your dreams? And if not, you are so desiring to move towards that right now. But you're feeling a little bit conflicted. There's something that's going on there that perhaps could be causing a little bit of tension to make that happen. So let's dive deeper, Scorpio, to see what is coming up in your reading. Yes, so I'm seeing that things are not smooth sailing just yet. You're very much looking into the future. You do want to travel and move closer to that experience of having your cups fulfilled. You're dreaming about the possibilities, working it out, visualizing it, imagining it, spending time daydreaming about it, and thinking about what do you need to do to make this happen. Again, the Five of Swords turns up. We have the Five of Wands before, which is, that feeling of obstacles in the way. Well, what are those obstacles? And so you're starting to look at it one by one, what they are, the Five of Swords. And I feel that you're quite determined to remove the things in your life that are getting in the way of you fulfilling your dreams. Well, what are they? Are we having some tense discussions with people? Because I feel that there's winners and losers in this. Are you having arguments? Is there a lot of debate around who said what and who's done what? Because it's not smooth energy. There is tension here. And I feel that you're in defensive mode. And it may be that a few harsh words said because you really sort of, it's so important to you, this, of this experience of wanting to connect and be with your family and doing what's important to you and fulfilling your cup. Even if it's not family, it's fulfilling your cup in so many ways. But you're seeing the obstacles, and it may be that there's a bit of negativity happening too. Now, we do need to be responsible for our own thoughts and our actions rather than pointing the finger towards others. So Spirit will always, challenge you on that and say, well, come on a minute. How are you perceiving things here? What is it that you're telling yourself? What is it that you're verbalizing to others? Because whatever it is that you put your energy to, you're going to create. So if you're really focusing on the conflict and the negatives, you're going to create more of that, Scorpio. So staying in that kind of energy is going to keep you stuck. It seems to me that perhaps you're a little bit focused on the obstacles of what's not working, and this is going to keep you stuck in that energy, Scorpio. Let's keep moving through July to see how things evolve. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Scorpio at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, my sweet, here we go. So it is time out. You need to create some time out here to rest and reflect, to think things through. And, we do need to stop. With all of this energy of the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, you're not thinking clearly. So Spirit is saying, look, to get unstuck, take a break. Take a break away from it all, step aside, go and rest, go and reflect, and think things through logically. Take a breather. Now, we see this gentleman here lying down. So physically time out, rest, so that the mind can process and get clear what is important and what isn't. Where do you put your thoughts and what do you leave behind and you let go of? There are some things you just need to let go of. And then there are other things that that are important and of value to you. But taking that time out is going to be incredibly helpful to you, Scorpio, because it's going to help you to see the truth of the matter, okay? Seeing your truth of your own responsibility, your own energy in the situation, and then seeing the truth in terms of the bigger picture. So taking that time to get clear will help you to see correctly your own influence on the situation as well as the influence of others. And this will help give you a grounding point. It'll give you a place to start fresh from in terms of your approach and what you're believing. I feel that Spirit wants you to reassess your beliefs around the situation at the moment. Do you have an accurate perception of the situation, Scorpio? As you give yourself time to reflect, this will become clearer for you and easier for you to see things more clearly and perhaps from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. So take your wounded self out of the situation and raise your thinking and your perspective to a higher level to see the bigger picture of how everything and everyone fits into the equation here. And I feel that's really going to help you, Scorpio. And then it'll be a case of making a decision and taking some action. And often it's more about just making that decision to take the action rather than thinking a particular path is right or wrong. Trust in yourself, but I do feel this is calling you to have a fresh perspective. You are going to be making a choice, and it is important of each of you to take action to get yourself unstuck so that you're not caught in this dilemma all the time and going backwards and forwards in your thoughts, which is causing conflict in your life. So please, Scorpio, do yourself a favour and undo that sort of dilemma that you've created and take some time out to breathe and process and get clarity on the situation and reassess your own beliefs around it. Thank you, Spirit. What else for it, Scorpio? Yes, my friend, when you heed the guidance of Spirit, things will turn out well for you. you're kind of done with this energy. It is exhausting you. So the Ten of Wands lets us know that you are prepared now to let this burden go, to let it go. Enough's enough. You've been going down this pathway for too long, and a lot of it is self-torture in many ways. Whatever this burden has been for you, it's time to let it go and to move on. And making that decision to move on is needed, okay? You need to take different action here. So yes, letting go what you don't need to carry around with you anymore. So how you're spending your energy, what you're thinking about, what you're believing, where you're putting your time and energy, it's time to let that go now. It's done and dusted. And perhaps for a short while you may be feeling a little emotionally drained from the situation, but just recognize this is a transition period for you. Be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to release, to feel what you need to feel, to grieve, to heal, and to know that all is not lost. You've got 2 cups here, and right now it's hard when you're feeling a little bit sad and disappointed. It's hard to see that you've still got the 2 cups here and all is not lost. It's just a transition period. You're processing the change that you've been going through. Be kind to yourself. It's just perhaps a soul growth experience for you, helping you to move forward. And you know what? When you allow the process to unfold and you stop pushing or resisting, and you let go of the arguments with yourself and with others, you end up with the Sun card. All comes good in the end. You have the awareness, the new wisdom that drops in, and gosh, this puts a completely different light on everything for you, Scorpio, and how brilliant is that? But I recognise this is a bit of a journey for you. This is a bit of a process. And yes, it is important to want to have your cups fulfilled, but sometimes we need to recognise when we get in our own way. It's great to have visions of what it is that you want, but we've got to see the truth of how we're holding ourselves back, what we're telling ourselves, because abundance is available, but quite often it becomes out of our reach when we're not prepared to change the way we think and feel about something. All right, moving on. Thank you, Spirit. What else for Scorpio? Always, Spirit loves to provide the loving guidance and support to help you get to where you need to be. So there is still that feeling of slowing down to a point where you feel that you're not moving. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest card in the deck. But again, remember, all is not lost. You're just taking a moment to breathe. You're regathering yourself. You're recognizing, hang on a minute, all is not lost. I have beautiful resources. I have this, I have that. I have things that I'm grateful for in my life. And it just may mean you need to slow down mentally, physically, emotionally, certainly physically in your life. Just slow down and stop a moment and really appreciate what it is that you have. And know that you've got plenty to grow here. You just need to reassess your situation and come back to a place of gratitude and appreciation. Now, it's very easy for us to lose patience with ourselves when we don't see growth. So the Devil card comes up and that's a red flag. Just don't go there. Don't get impatient. This is a distraction. Watch your thoughts. Don't be impulsive with your actions and your decisions at the moment. Give yourself time to think things through. Remember, the benefit of the Four of Swords is letting some things go and knowing what it is that you do value and being prepared to drop what's not serving you anymore, okay? So don't allow the distractions of fear and the ego and impatience. You're not feeling like you're making progress. This is not the time to charge forwards. It's the time to reassess your situation, to learn and grow. So just ditch this negative energy of impatience or that you're not good enough. That's just a distraction, okay? Because Spirit then says, hang on a minute, you're the magician here. Recognize you are fine. You've got it. You've got everything that you need in your life, the skills, the wisdom, the experience, the knowledge. You have it already. Take a moment to recognize that in yourself. When we get so caught up in looking outside of ourselves and believing that our situation is caused by others, we create that stagnation. We create inner conflict and dissatisfaction. But as you come to know your truth and you're willing to accept that and let the past be the past, let all of that go, be patient with the process of growth, you see finally, Scorpio, that you have everything right now in this moment that you need. You're it. You're there. There is no rushing off to Never Never Land. The greener pastures over there. You have everything right now here with yourself, in this moment in time. Come back to the present moment and appreciate who you are and what it is that you have. There's no greener pastures anywhere else, my friend. It's all here and now. It's within you. Make the decision to let go of that old way of thinking and being. Let go of things that are no longer serving you in terms of where you're focusing your energy, and just come back to you. Simply put, Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit, for these loving messages for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know for the month of July? Beautiful. Oh, I love that. What a great way to end the reading. So, sometimes when we're going through so much change and growth, it does benefit us to seek guidance from someone. It could be a friend, it could be a counselor, it could be someone that we trust in terms of their wisdom and advice. The Hierophant card, I feel that Spirit is saying, go share this situation with someone. Get a different perspective. Remembering what we're doing here, Scorpio, is raising your vibration to become a better version of yourself so that you can see the bigger picture and get yourself out of the muck that you've been in. So sometimes a third party, someone that we trust and admire to give us the right advice, is the way to go. So it's something to consider. And as you do that, I feel that you come back into harmony with yourself. You create that inner peace. You create that sense of, there you are. Now I know where I am. This is me. And that way you align everything with your mind and your body, your heart, your soul. Everything becomes into alignment and you're back to who you know yourself to be. And you create that beautiful sense of inner peace and inner fulfillment for yourself. And then it's funny how everything else starts to align and you attract that energy into your life as well, Scorpio. Now, for some, that inner sense of peace is personal peace within. Your circumstances will start to create peaceful situations and things come back into harmony and alignment. For others of you, it may be that you connect with your soulmate. Okay? So whatever that connection is, remember, stay focused on being responsible for how you are in the situation rather than making it outside of yourself. And the Temperance card, again, reiterates that sense of balance, patience, okay? Patience with your thoughts, this need to have it now, and but being patient with the process, balancing that fire and ice energy. and yeah, I love that. Temperance card, balance, yeah. So let's see what we have to finish the reading for you, for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit, for this loving message and guidance for Scorpio. Yes. So you've come a long way, and I feel that, for the month of July, you finish well. It's a helpful thing to actually go back and think about your achievements of the past and feel good about that. You've come a long way, and if it draws you to thinking about your family and how they've grown and how you've contributed to that, or it may be personal achievements in your life, acknowledge what you have achieved for yourself in your life and feel good about that. This is part of the healing process and the journey that you're going through. And as you do all of these things, as you listen to the guidance and apply the guidance from Spirit, you come back to your empowered self. The Queen of Wands, she has certainty, passion, inspiration, confidence, that you can do whatever you put your mind to. And Spirit is reminding you with the Magician card, you've got what it is that you need. So feel good about that. Feel empowered that all is well. And as you do that, you create stability back in your life again, peace and harmony within, and that is manifested in your family, your circumstances, your home, your physical life. Peace and stability. Scorpio, that is your reading for the month of July. I hope that has been helpful to you, and if so, please give this video a thumbs up. I would love you to leave a comment. Let me know what's going on in your life and if this has resonated for you. And if you're new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button so you get notified of future readings. If you'd like a private reading with me, my details are in the description box below. Have a fabulous July, Scorpio, and I look forward to seeing you next time.